Hello, welcome back to Reasonably Debatable here with Chris and Chris, father and son. Um, Back for our second episode. I'm gonna cheers to that with a Corona.
This is a Bud Select 55, but cheers.
So
Got to watch the calories.
I want to say that on our last episode, which we just posted a couple days ago, we're at like 70 views.
Oh, that's
and so we're getting there. It's going up. And it says some cool statistics I wanted to say I thought was pretty cool was 80% of the people who watched it live in the United States. So that means the other 20% are from wherever.
Or they have a VPN because they're trying to watch free pay-per-views. And
That's true.
Yeah.
And that could be. So yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. And it looks like they're watching for about 70% of the time. So that's good. That means people aren't just clicking on our video and clicking off to get, people are actually watching it. So we appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys for watching.
And
they're going to get a little better. Some kinks in that first episode. One thing I learned, definitely don't do a podcast where you're going to speak for an hour if you're so dehydrated you can barely talk.
Right. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we were supposed to do the podcast later that evening.
Yeah.
So I got like this, I got a couple of them. One's like BPI Sports Nutrition, and the other one's like, it's called like C4, but they're like pre-workout. So I had like just put everything in my shaker, drank everything. I got all my stuff together. I was getting ready to go work out.
Yeah.
And then we were like, let's go ahead and do the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah.
Also, I think we should
got
make
the lighting right.
Yeah, looks better. I mean, I have a ring light here. I know you're working on your lighting, but you have the microphone and I don't. So it's still work in progress, but we're getting there. And but I think we should make an announcement real quick, or not really an announcement, but Madden, you want to go ahead, Dad?
Yeah. We're going to eventually start having guests on here, and a few of the people might be able to speak a little more about it. But yeah, we lost Don Madden this weekend.
Yeah.
Legend in the martial arts community, not to be confused with you guys listening with John Madden, the football guy.
Yeah, Don Madden.
We're talking about Don Madden from Chillicothe, Ohio. Oh, man. If they would have had the UFC back in the 60s and 70s, this dude for sure would have been the champion. I mean,
he taught the Olympics.
Yeah, he coached the American Olympic karate team. Like his list of accomplishments is a whole podcast. Like it's unreal.
Just real quick, so people watching don't know, he's a black belt in judo. He's a black belt in karate. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he was me and my dad's coach.
Also Aikido.
And
also
he's coached
Taekwondo.
Yeah, and not just a black belt, a 10th degree black belt on all of this.
Yeah, I don't know as much about, I know that there's something about like when somebody that you started from a white belt to black belt, and then they teach somebody from white to black belt, it's like another stripe or another. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway.
Yeah, rest in peace. And
he was really good to me. Him and his daughter Heather both.
Yeah,
were really good to me and you, and just good people. I took his daughter Heather was my jiu-jitsu coach.
Yeah,
my first ever like adult martial art grappling type thing. And then Don, not only was he a coach and helped me out, like showed me some judo throws and stuff like that, but he also taught classes at Ohio University.
Yeah.
And I took his karate as a class. Like I'd never really wanted to do it, but it was pretty cool. I did like a couple semesters of it. And anyway, the guy was great. He did the ACJU, the American Karate Jiu-Jitsu, all those tournaments.
Yep. Yeah. And
super nice guy, beloved.
A legend.
Yeah, it really is. It's a bummer that more people don't know who he is, but he is just a great guy. I'm so sorry for Heather and the rest of Don's family and the Colkits out there in Harrisville and all the other, there'd just be too many to name. But yeah, the world lost Don Madden this weekend. That's terrible.
Yeah, we just wanted to he was so important to us. We wanted to make an announcement before we got started for today. But my camera's trying to focus here. There we go. But so it's October, and we thought we were going to do a couple Halloween videos for you guys, at least Halloween themed. So today we have a little, again, another tier list. This one's a little bit different than last week. Instead of movies, we're going the horror route.
Excuse me. I should have cleared my throat, maybe not right into the mic.
Oh, you're
sorry
good.
about that. You guys listening in your car, if I just blew a speaker. Yeah, sorry about that. Excuse me. Yeah, last week it was concerts. So there was not really a lot of debate because it was just like our favorites. So we'll see what happens this week.
We also filmed the last podcast before we had our name. We went with reasonably debatable for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of stuff we're going to be debating on here and talking about, whether it's music, movies, films, games, sports, debating stuff, ranking stuff, tier lists. So you're going to get a lot of that on this podcast. But let me screen share with you real quick. And all right, you see my screen there?
I do.
Okay. It's the Zoom. So this list, unlike the last list, it's same S to A. For the people watching didn't see the last video, this website's called Tier Maker, and you can rank anything and everything from, I'm gonna move me down, from S tier being the best down to F tier being the worst. So last week we did concerts. This week we're doing horror characters, horror villains, and I thought it would be funny and pretty fun if we could rank them based on our best survival odds.
All right. So this is, just to be clear before we get going, this is who we think, like, how good we would do against said horror characters.
That's right.
That they were all real, and each time we were in like their world where they exist or whatever.
That's correct. So an S tier would be you're dead for sure.
Okay, so it's good if they kill us.
Yeah, like they're the best.
Okay,
of the
so
best.
S is we stand no chance, we're just dead as dog shit. That's all there is to it.
And F would be we kill them. We're easily surviving.
F is we kill them, right?
That's right. Yeah. And then, in between, and we can, and from now on, when we do these, you can change these. Like I could change this from S tier to, kill them, whatever, but we'll leave it at S today. But that's just how it works. So, all right, we'll start this. We'll start this off. We'll get it going. So let's start off first with Freddy Krueger. Let me full screen this for the people watching. There we go. Much better. There we go. Freddy Krueger. I got to hear what you have to say first.
One of my favorites growing up.
Same. Nightmare on Elm Street. In my opinion, you're dead. You're dead. He comes in your dreams. There's no way to stop him. You're dead. I think that's 100%. You're dead. You think there's any way we're stopping Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, just like the Dream Warriors did.
No, you're dead. If Freddy Krueger is real and he can kill you in your dreams, you're 100% dead. That's how I think about it.
I don't know. A couple people survive each movie.
You can bring him out of your dreams, so that's his flaw.
We learned that in the first one.
Yeah. So,
and then Freddy versus Jason.
Yep. So that's a flaw. So I would say I don't think he should be an S tier, but I think you're dead for sure.
I think you're most likely dead. Like you're most likely getting the knife marks.
Yeah, for sure.
But at least you'll hear like some good one-liners before you go.
Right. The B word a couple times.
Get called. Yeah.
Okay, so what are we thinking? A tier?
All right, so S is dead for sure, no chance in hell. F is that not only did we get away, but we kicked their ass, killed them.
Yes.
Freddy's probably like an A.
That's what I'm thinking.
At least a B. Probably. I don't know.
I'm gonna say A because I'll bump them up to A. You can have one to bump. All right. Do you want to do these random? Do you want to go just the order they're in, or? No,
I'll let you go ahead and do these.
Okay. So all All right. Well, then we can we can just keep going. Jason.
Did you put Blackula on here?
Blackula, where? Oh, Dracula.
No. He's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seventh one over. Oh, is that
Oh,
Candyman?
Candyman. Yeah.
Yeah, it's small on my screen. I thought you never if you've never seen the blaxploitation movies that were out in like big in the 70s around, they did some horror movies and they were Blackula being Black Dracula. It was
That's
good times.
Slightly
Good
racist
times.
there.
Oh, for sure, but it is what it is.
All right,
and
Jason.
I think there were, if I remember correctly, I think there were like several. There was like Blackula 2, Blackula Lives, Blackula Comes Back to Harlem, or it was ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a lot of cheesy movies. That's why I thought for this Halloween one, because some of these people, I think they're like good killers, or your chances of living are slim to none. But sometimes the movies are dumb, or sometimes it's vice versa. So
all right, so grab the next one.
All right, Jason, right here. Where's he going?
Oh, okay.
Are you better to survive from Freddy or Jason?
Oh, Jason for sure.
Yeah, because Freddy's in your dreams.
Yeah, Freddy's in your dreams and has superpowers. Jason's out here on Earth, and all you got to do is get him wet. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Hit him with the fire hose and then just beat the brakes off of him.
You can't have water as your weakness. It's like 70% of the earth.
Yeah, like the rain. The rain.
Yeah,
that's
honestly,
your kryptonite.
I don't know if we're killing him because he doesn't die, but I think we could escape.
Oh no, we're not. No, I've seen enough of those movies growing up. Yeah, we could get away. We could get away from him, but we ain't kicking his ass.
So he's definitely not A. Are we thinking like C?
Plus he walks, he never runs.
A lot of these people walk.
We're getting in a fucking car, dipsetting.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, and he gets a C.
And neither one of us are teenagers at a camp, so I think we're all right.
Yeah, he gets a C.
That's fair.
Because we ain't gonna do anything to him, but we're gonna get away.
Yeah. Michael Myers, kind of the same as Jason in the sense that he walks, he has a knife.
I'm a little partial. Like that's my favorite horror character.
No, I agree.
Growing up.
I like Michael Myers, and the movie Halloween is so much better than Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. Better.
Yeah.
But just as a killer himself, I honestly think you probably have a better chance of stopping Michael Myers than Jason. Because Michael Myers is like a regular human. But then again,
are we talking about our chances to kill him or our chances to get away?
Well, either. I mean, is this someone we're going to try to kill, or are we out? We just dipsetting? Because he walks too. If you got a fast motorcycle, you're all right.
I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis has gotten away from 5 movies. And she can't go 25 minutes without shitting some Activia. So if she can do it, we get away for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jamie Lee Curtis. Please don't get mad at me.
I think he goes in C too.
All right.
I mean, if we're going favorites, I think me and you both would put him in S tier.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like of this list, he'd be probably, just kind of looking over it, he'd probably be my favorite.
All right.
I don't know. Like I love the Predator movies, but I don't really consider him like a horror character. Although it would be scary as shit if he popped out of a tree and
Oh yeah. Now this one, I thought this one would be funny to ask you, Chucky.
Get the fuck out of here. Sorry to my family that's watching this. I'm cursing like a sailor, but no.
You're not scared. You're not scared of a doll?
No.
With a little blade?
Nope.
Me personally, I'm putting him like 40 yards. He comes near me, I'll just boom, kick it. I never understood how he was killing adults. Maybe kids, but I don't understand how he killed a single adult.
Yeah, just pick him up. Like 10 pounds?
He's plastic.
Yeah.
For me, that's an F tier. I think we're killing him easily.
I'm putting him on a bag and nailing the bag to a wall. Walking by and talking shit to him every day. Like, what you doing, man? You're 10 pounds. You ain't doing shit.
Yeah, so that's an F tier. Gotta be.
Yeah, that's F for sure.
All right, next we got Ghostface. Again, another slasher with a knife, but
I
this
think we'd
one's
be in more danger from Ghostface Killer from Wu-Tang. But go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. But with Ghostface, he doesn't have like the supernatural like can't die that you have with Michael Myers and Jason,
Yeah.
because he's just a regular person.
Oh, let me go ahead and say this now, just in case, so I don't have to explain it later. A mosquito the size of a hummingbird is in my apartment. I have been trying to kill him. It is the biggest mosquito I've ever seen in my life, and it's in the apartment. I hung fly paper up everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. It's just wait until we all go to sleep. Then he just bites us and goes back and hides. If you see me jump up or start swatting, I'm trying to kill this mosquito for 2 days now. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So Ghostface, I don't think he has the supernatural that we got with Jason and Michael, where he doesn't die. So I think
Well,
again,
is Michael Myers supernatural?
well, he never dies. I mean, the last movie, Jamie Lee Curtis burnt him and he came back. I mean, they kill him every movie and he comes back.
Yeah, but they always put in like he wasn't really dead. You know what I mean?
That's true. Jason legit dies and comes back. Like
Yeah,
he's
they shot him up with the SWAT team. Like, we could get away with.
he went to
get
hell. He
away
went to
from him.
space.
Yeah, Jason goes to hell.
Um,
And then when they did finally kill him and cut his body parts up, like his
someone,
evil possessed some dude and he like ate his heart and then he became Jason. So
yeah, they got garbage after a few of them. But I think Ghostface, he's just a regular person. He's just a regular person with a knife.
isn't he also like a teenager? He's like
He
a
is.
college kid.
Yeah, and the first one, he was the guy who was Shaggy. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. The movie came out in 97 or something.
Yeah, well, some people still haven't seen it. Yeah, I think that's a D for me. Honestly, I think
He takes almost in the same ass whooping that Chucky does.
yeah, that's true. He could go F.
I
That's fair.
mean, yeah, we'll give him a D because Chucky's 10 pounds.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
ridiculous.
Here
I don't
we're
even
getting.
know what this one is.
This is Alien, Alien and Predator next.
Oh, okay.
We got the. It's kind of hard to see it on the screen, especially.
Okay.
But if I zoom in here, we got Xenomorph from Predator.
Okay. Yeah. Alien is way more scary than Predator. Like we have a
Okay, scarier, but a Predator is way more likely to kill you than an alien.
I don't know about that.
They can turn invisible.
I don't know about that.
They can shoot lasers.
Have you seen how fast those aliens scurry? They're doing their little thing through the tubes and shit. Do you have one of Elon Musk's flamethrowers on you?
The Predators are trained killers. They kill aliens. They wear their skulls. But your chances to kill both of these are very little. I think the Predator is probably. I don't know. What are you thinking? Where are we putting them? Alien and Predator.
I think we stand a much better chance of getting away from Freddy Krueger than we do an Alien or probably Predator.
I agree.
Yeah, they're gonna kill us. We're done for.
Yeah, you're not beating either one.
Both of them get an S. There's not a snowball's chance in hell.
Yeah,
call
for
Sigourney
sure.
Weaver up.
Why does my camera keep focusing? There we go. All right, next we got Candyman, which, by the way, I'll say I just went and seen the new one. It was really good.
Was it really?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. Then I came home and watched the original, and I guess
rough.
I wasn't around for the low budget cheesy 90 horror movies.
Yeah.
So to me, I was like, man, this is bad. But people like love it. It's like a cult classic. It has good reviews. People always say how good it is. To me, the first one was super cheesy, but the new one was good.
On a lot of like horror movies, it's like certain comedies. You got to see them when they come out, and you got to see them when you're young. Like Star Wars, the original 3 Star Wars movies. I love them to death. Lots of people your age and stuff do as well, but
some don't.
You didn't watch those when you were a kid. If you waited till you were an adult to watch them, that's rough. Especially now with the new special effects and everything.
Oh yeah, those old graphics.
But same with those horror movies.
But yeah, Candyman as a killer.
All you have to do is not say his name.
That's true. If you don't say his name in the mirror, I think you're all right.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we're not killing him, so maybe he doesn't get an F, but I am for sure getting away.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm fighting a dude with a hook.
Yeah, you got a hook and bee stings. You're taking an L, homie. Like,
Yeah, that's a D.
yeah.
Okay, next we got Leatherface. You seen
Well,
that?
are we in his house? Are we in that house in Texas with all the traps and all his family?
Well, I mean, you said at the beginning we'd have to be in their universe, so I would imagine we're on the farm.
We're in trouble at his place with all his traps and everything. But like at just like some random city, you know what I mean? Like if I see him in Cincinnati, I just got to get away from the chainsaw. And he's like a regular dude, no superpower.
Yeah,
As
he's
soon as that
just
chainsaw runs out of gas, he's taking an L.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure in the movie he's like I know he's like mentally disabled, but I know he's like weird. He like cries and like he like it's weird. So yeah, I don't think again it's just the weapon he has. You just wait for it to run out of gas. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, like it depends. Like if we're at his place, I think we're Foxville. But if he's anywhere else, like, nah, dude, we got a power tool.
Yeah.
I got a car.
But it's I think you have a better chance of fighting Scream than you do Leatherface, Ghostface. Yeah,
Yeah, I think is that really what the Scream bad guy is called? Ghostface?
Ghostface. Yep.
Everybody's
That's
always stealing off of Ghostface.
yeah. I guess this Ghostface was late '90s, right?
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I mean, when your adrenaline's pumping and you're fighting for your life, we know you like sparred before. You know, you that pumping, imagine that 10 times worse. Some dude like get out of here, dude. You ain't nah. He I don't know. I'd put him as like a D.
D, high D
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a giant difference between Michael Myers, Jason, and Leatherface. I think we might have to move Jason and Michael Myers
to a
up to
B.
B. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because we're barely getting away from them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. Next, we have Pinhead. Now, this one I'm not too familiar with. I've never seen the movies. You told me you've seen them before back in the day.
Yeah.
Um, so this I don't know. I'm gonna let you pick the ranking on this one. I've never seen any of them.
All right. So it's been a long time, but let's say you get the Pandora's box
Yeah.
and then you open it and it opens like a doorway into this like hell like dimension. And they torture the shit out of you.
So he's like a demon.
Yeah, kind of is. Yeah. Um,
So we're not surviving that.
well, I mean, we just don't open the box. It's like Candyman.
But
Just don't say his name. You're good.
that's true. That's true. So I mean, does he go with Candyman then?
I mean, if we have to be in, well, if we have to be in their world, if we have to have some sort of contact with them,
We're
I don't know. He's
Fucksville.
gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us. He shoots like hooks and chains and shit out, and yeah, like we're in some trouble. It's not gonna go
We're in
good.
some trouble. Yeah. Okay. Then okay, we would see maybe because you could not open the box, but if you do open the box, you're dead. Or are we going up to B?
Yeah, he's up there. He's every bit as dangerous as Michael Myers and Jason.
Okay. Okay. Next, we got Pennywise. This is the new one, but you know, same thing as the old one. Stephen King. It.
Not my favorite Stephen King movie, but to be fair, this is one of the few Stephen King novels that I haven't read. So maybe the book was really good.
Yeah. Well, and
I
that's
didn't really like the original, and I didn't really like the remake.
I like the new one. I think it was done well. Usually, a lot of Stephen King movies are that to TV. Like
Yeah.
I recently just read a book by him. It's The Langoliers,
Oh yeah,
a-
yeah,
and I watched the movie, and that was cheese
yeah. It
balls.
was rough with all the green lights. Yeah, yeah. That was
So,
rough.
but this time it was actually a big production. But as
Some of
far
his made for TV movies are great though. Like
Rose Red
Oh, Rose Red was great.
was great.
It was
Yeah.
hysterical. Storm of the Century.
I never watched Dreamcatcher because you said the book was amazing, but the movie was not.
Yeah, by far. Like that would be a good podcast one day. Talk about books and
Books
movies.
versus movies. Yeah.
Yeah, best Stephen King book, period. And I've read almost all of them. Some of them I've read quite a few times, and he's had a really hard time making it into a movie because
Yeah.
so much of the book happened like in people's minds, and it was their thoughts.
Yeah.
It was
It's
plus
hard
the
to
casting.
translate.
They had like weird people. I don't know. Not a good movie. Great book, fantastic book. Kind of a turd of a movie though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. But yeah, so
As far as it goes,
he I feel like if he gets you, you're dead, but I feel like he also targets children. And I'm
yeah,
pretty sure he had like a really weakness. Like it was
yeah,
like
rocks. They threw rocks at him to kill him.
I thought they just like stopped believing in him or
Didn't
something
they?
like
Didn't
that.
they like throw rocks at his stupid lights? Because he turned into
Yeah,
like a blimp or something that had lights on it.
I don't remember.
And they
That
were
might have
supposed
been
to look into his dead lights. And I
yes.
think they just threw rocks at like little headlights on his belly, and he died.
Regardless, you either had to stop believing in him, throw rocks, or just I I think if he yeah,
Those
to
are
me,
two options that seem pretty easy.
yeah. I think I
I don't
think
know
we
if we're
get
gonna kick. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't think we're gonna yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if we're killing him, maybe. Uh so I wouldn't say he's as weak as Chucky, but I'd put him in D.
Did you say B?
D.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I mean,
DC. Hi D.
yeah, he's a C. C.
Okay. Low
Because I
C,
mean,
high D.
Candyman and Ghostface, they're taking ass whoopings. We may
Yeah.
not kill him, but they're be we're this,
Now listen, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not a firm believer in like beating women. But we do have some female horror people in here. And if it's life or death, I'm sorry. I don't care. So next one we got Carrie. She has
all right. Now
superpowers.
she had telekinesis. She could
Yeah.
make stuff happen with her mind, so that's rough.
But then again, you know how
When
you
somebody can think you to death,
how,
that's rough.
this is how you beat Carrie. Don't bully her.
Yeah, if we were in her world, you'd be like, "Hey, man, stop being a dick to the weird chick."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if she's pissed at you, she's covered in the blood. She's come with the telekinesis. You're dead.
yeah.
Another
It was
Stephen
just
King
like
book,
the
by the
kids
way.
who dumped the pig's blood on her, right? Or no, it was everybody in the prom. She just locked them in and burned the high school down or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
she was yeah, and then she was like throwing cars. She killed a few people. But then again, I've only seen the new one. I haven't seen the original one.
I haven't seen the new one. I've just seen the original, and it was a long time ago.
There you go. Which I've heard is actually one of Stephen King's best movies. So I have to actually watch that. Okay, so where are we ranking her? What do you think?
I don't know. That one's a little weird because she can think you to death.
She can't
You
think
know
you
that,
to death. She has telekinesis. She could throw you.
right? She can think, gee, I'd like him to, be thrown 200 feet in the air.
That's true.
Or gee, I wish he was on fire.
But then again, you just don't have to make her mad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't know. We get away from her for sure. She doesn't take an ass whooping, but we
no,
get away from her.
we're
So
definitely not killing her.
yeah, she would go to C because we get away, but we ain't doing anything to her.
All right, that's fair. Okay, next we have Reagan from The Exorcist, which I don't know if you knew that was her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great movie, but
All right.
I'm I'm not losing to Reagan.
Yeah, she's taking a no.
I'm Muay Thai kicking her head when it spins around, and yeah, I'm not losing that.
The superpowers bad guys though are a little harder to deal with because
Now it would be freaky, like if she catches you off guard. If you're like a old woman in the 50s and she's running down the steps, you're dead. But
don't you
like,
just have to like not be in her house?
I mean, I feel like if a demon gets outside, it could kill people, but I would, I would, as long as you have like a cross and some holy water, and then think you're all right.
Yeah, but in those possession movies, the things that possess the people, they're always as concerned with like killing the person that they're taking over, as you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
I
that
got
little bitch. Kill her. Fuck off. I'm going
that's
home.
that's true though. I guess if you kill her, the demon would come to you. Could maybe I don't
All
know.
right.
I forget how that worked in the movie.
I can't remember. It's been a long time since I saw it. It was a good movie. Good horror movie.
I think she's not as strong as Carrie. We can't put her up there by Carrie. That's a D. It could be an F. We could. I think I'm taking Reagan. I don't know. Demons have super strength though.
All right. So
Your
I mean,
input.
we're
Ed.
definitely getting away. Um yeah, she might take kind of an ass whooping before we do. Yeah, put her down on D.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, wait. And here's a question. Are we both in these situations at the same time?
Yeah, we working this together. This is
Oh,
father and
that bitch is
son
getting her ass beat.
duo. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in some trouble.
All right. Well, then D. Is that what you said? D.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I doubt we're gonna kill her. But
Next we got Jeepers Creepers.
wait, what?
Right here, Jeepers Creepers. Do you remember that movie?
You're on Jigsaw on my screen.
Right here.
Oh, okay, over here. Okay, right.
This is him with his, because in the beginning of the
Yeah,
movie he's
I
wearing like a
remember.
shirt and a hat. This is at the end of the movie when he's like fully. He was like a weird bat demon
Couldn't he?
thing.
Wasn't he kind of like? Wasn't he based on the Mothman before they did a Mothman movie or whatever? I could be wrong about that. That's something somebody out there who's watching this Google it or something.
Put in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm not
But he
sure.
can fly, right?
Yeah, he can fly. He has like giant
Oh
bat
yeah,
wings.
we're dying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
he can
sure.
fly. We're dying.
And he eats you too.
Yeah, we're dying.
What's it? Yeah.
Yeah, we're dying for sure. And like, it's an alien or a creature or something, right?
Yeah, it's not a human.
I remember the big van drove like some weird, like old school bread truck or something.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do? I think you have a better chance of fighting Michael Myers and Jason than you do Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, he can fly. We're screwed.
Yeah.
Like if eagles were bigger, we'd be extinct.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna ask you this because I have you on camera, and I was told to ask you this by my coworker today.
Yeah.
Are you? Can you beat a black bear? Not a brown bear, not a grizzly bear, a brown bear. You're in the forest.
Are we talking about a cub, like a baby cub?
No, we're talking an adult black bear.
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
I was telling him about our podcast today, Brian, if you're watching. And we were talking about surviving in these horror situations. And I didn't want to get too in depth with us because I know me and you were going to talk it later. So we kind of went the animal route, which might be fun for another episode, another time. But and I said gorilla, and I was like, for sure dead. And he came up with black. Chance. He came up with a black bear. So
any bear, we're dead for sure.
Thank you, babe. Had her bring me another beer. Cheers. So yeah, I think all right, this one's kind of tricky. So this one is Billy from Jigsaw, but it's not Billy himself because he's not real or alive. It's just a puppet, but this is just Saw in general. Me and you.
So we're in a Saw movie.
Me and you wake up in a Saw trap.
So we wake up like Carrie L's chained to the pipe or whatever.
Yeah, me and you wake up.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Saw, you see that they're restarting it. They're rebooting it, starting from the beginning. And Chris Rock's making the movie.
Yeah, it just came out already. It's called Spiral. Chris Rock stars in it. He's like a detective.
Yeah, but isn't it a reboot of Saw? Aren't they like kind of redoing it or something?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I heard it was good though.
I think I'm pretty sure it's like a Saw. Maybe not a reboot, but maybe some sort of like off sequel or something.
Yeah, because it wasn't Saw, it was Spiral. But yeah, so if me and you wake up, we're in a Saw trap, are we making it out?
One of us.
I guess it depends on the trap, right? Because like in the second one, they're like in a house and they have to work together to get out. And I think that would, like when she had to dig through the needles. Do you remember that?
Vividly.
Yeah.
I don't.
But like the first one, if we're in the room and we gotta like saw our legs off, I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
if it's that or die, I guess I'm just limping. You know what I mean?
You take your own leg off.
It's better than dying.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I guess in life or death situation, that's rough. So where are we putting that? We're not killing Jigsaw. We're just going to be lucky to make it out alive.
I mean, we're talking about like an old sick dude if we do make it out, right?
Yeah.
But we're gonna have like our feet cut off and all kinds of needles in our arms, and that's gonna be rough. I don't know. That one's hard because it's not just one trap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, usually it's like you got to get through one to get through one.
Yeah,
we'd be a mess by the time we came out. Excuse me.
I don't know. That's rough. He's gonna 50-50. We make it through that. We might put him on a B or a C. Yeah, definitely put him on a B because, the ones on C we could. Yeah,
you aren't surviving. All right, this next one, Jack Torrance from The Shining, my personal favorite horror movie of all time.
One of mine too.
But again, we're kind of back to the Ghostface thing. He's just a regular person.
Oh, he's an F.
Yeah, it's like the movie.
It's
S.
just a guy. It's
Jack
just
Torrance,
a regular guy.
F.
Yeah, great movie. Probably the best movie of all the ones we're discussing on here.
Well, the funny thing, we have three.
And Dr. Sleep was phenomenal too.
Yeah, I mean, back to what you were saying. It is Stephen King, Carrie Stephen King, and again, the Shining is Stephen King. Even
and
though this
part
one,
2 of The Shining is also Stephen King. It's Dr. Sleep, and it is phenomenal.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. It has Obi-Wan Kenobi in it.
And the cool, yeah.
Hello
and
there.
The cool thing about these Shining and Dr. Sleep movies and books is if you've read the book, which I think you have, and seen the movie,
or The Shining,
that, like,
not
Kubrick's movie on The Shining was a lot different than Stephen King's book.
Yeah.
So like the book, Dr. Sleep, was like a sequel to the book The Shining, but also the movie, and then the movie Dr. Sleep was a sequel to the book and the movie. It was really cool.
I'm gonna pause this for a second. I gotta say this just because it made me think of it. Right. There's like there's people that are like furries, like they dress up as animals and do stuff with each other.
Yeah, they're out of their fucking mind. But go ahead.
I think that would terrify me. The reason why I bring that up is in The Shining, I had nightmares about that part.
Oh, when they were
with the like bear dude who like looked and he was like doing stuff to the other guy. And then also, when you used to play Twilight Zone a lot when I was younger, and I was terrified of the man on the plane.
Oh yeah.
Which was the same kind of, for me, like people in furry costumes is terrifying. I don't know why. I don't want to see an adult man dressed up like an animal.
Yeah, not my thing, but is not killing me.
No. Jack Torrance is an F. He's for sure going to an F. He's because if he's as long as you get,
but again, probably the best movie on here.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're not going movies, just you.
Yeah.
All right, this one I actually haven't seen, but I know you're named after him, correct?
No, that's not. That's the Bela Lugosi. I'm butchering that, but that's the original Dracula. No, the Christopher Lee version came out years later, but whether it's the Christopher Lee version or the
his name was Christopher Lee.
Yeah, not him. The guy who played Dracula in I think the 60s and 70s was Christopher Lee, and you've seen him before. He's in the Lord of the Rings movies. He's Saruman.
Oh, okay. I didn't know his name was
the White Wizard or whatever. And then he's also like the voice of the priest in Corpse Bride, and he's the voice in some other animated movies, and he's Johnny Depp's dad in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And he's done a bunch of stuff. But Dracula, yeah, man, he's getting fucked up. Sunlight and wood. There's plenty of sunlight and wood on Earth. He's taking an L.
Garlic.
Yeah, that's an F. He's dead. He's dead as dog shit.
And then if he gets you, he has fingernails and teeth.
Yeah, he's done for.
Yeah,
he's dead as can be. He has no chance.
Again, kind of back to the whole teeth thing. You have Hannibal Lecter, cannibal.
Yeah, but he was really smart on how he would get people. Like he would lure you in.
Yes,
now, I think. Okay, so if we had to deal with Hannibal Lecter, do we already know who he is before we have to deal with him?
Yeah, we know he's the serial killer cannibal guy.
Right, with no like superpowers or anything, so totally susceptible to a 38.
Right,
firing off one in his head. Yeah, he gets a great movie again, but definitely gets an F.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because like
he's just a guy. He's dead.
If you have a gun, you're not stopping a predator or an alien unless you get a really good shot. But
no,
if you have a gun, you're killing all these people.
Yeah, you kill that one with a Nerf gun.
Next one we got is The Ring. I forget her name. It's like Samara, something like that.
I remember.
If you know it, put it in the comments.
The well scene, and then like the scene where she crawls out of the TV.
I remember you watching this, and I walked in the living room, and you said, "Go back to your room. You're not allowed to watch this." You were watching it with Mom, like when it came out.
That was a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
That's like early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s.
I was little. But again, I mean, she's kind of a ghost, and she can come out of a TV. But I think,
it depends on the timing. Because if it's the middle of the night and you're at home laying on your couch in your underwear, scrolling through watching Netflix or something, and she crawls out of your TV, you're probably in some trouble.
Right.
But if it's the middle of the day, I'm dressed, got some boots on, something, she pops out of TV.
Does being dressed make a difference of your survival odds?
Nobody wants to fight naked.
I mean, that's true, but I don't know how much it's going to save you.
Well, I mean, you're in more danger if you have to like take the time to get dressed.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you're not gonna get dressed. You're gonna run. You're gonna American Psycho. You're gonna American Psycho down.
Yeah, some chick crawls out of TV. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. You're out the door. Yeah. But again,
you're not killing her.
Doesn't she like super slow? All we have to do is just run away.
No, she does. But when she gets out of TV, at least in the movie, she can like instant.
Oh well, we might be in some trouble. Yeah. Does she have any superpowers? I can't remember.
I think that's it.
I mean, other than the instant moving and coming out of TVs, and
I think she's better than an F, probably better than a D. But I think you're taking a little girl before you're taking like Pinhead.
Yeah, probably put her at a C.
C's fair. All right, this next one, I don't know if you can see it very well. I'm going to zoom in. This is the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Yeah.
Man, it's been a while. Should be getting a new season of that here soon.
Yeah, great show. This one I think is you're kind of pushing that top tier. It's hard to kill them. And it's when you're starting talking aliens, I think that's the thing is like when it comes to horror, I think people think like demons are scarier. But realistically, like if Alien or a Demogorgon or a Jeepers Creepers was real, it's much worse than facing like
for sure
than like The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Which is why I thought The Fourth Kind was so terrifying.
That was a good movie. I think we'd be in some trouble. But don't they just attack in like one area?
I don't remember.
Right? Like the Upside Down is only in that town, right?
That's true. But again, we would be in that town.
Yeah. But with cars and feet, like we could leave.
I think you have a better chance of taking. I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
think
think we're
they're.
gonna hurt it. I mean, I guess we could shotgun up and then dip over to the upside down and blast them.
Yeah, that thing's. I'd say it's an A tier.
We're in some
B.
trouble.
You're not killing
It'd be
it.
more trouble than like Michael Myers or Jason.
Yeah, that's got to be an A tier as far as
Yeah,
danger.
we'd be in some trouble.
All right, next we have a Leprechaun. I've never seen this. Well, I've seen parts of it. I've seen parts of Leprechaun Goes to the Hood.
I never watched those, but we're talking about something that's like 2 feet tall.
Yeah, and I don't think he might have superpowers, but not
Don't
really.
leprechauns have magic anyway?
Yeah, but he's again, I think this is kind of the Chucky situation. Like I'm punting him 40 yards.
Oh, for sure. Unless he's got some magic or something, he's right there beside Chucky.
Yeah, I can't really remember. I'm gonna give him an F. I think that's just he's garbage.
Yeah.
Movies are garbage, and he's garbage. Next, the original Frankenstein.
Hey, just watched that the other night.
I've never seen it.
October, we've been started like all the classic monster movies, Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein, Invisible Man, Creature from the Black Lagoon.
The new Invisible Man's really good if you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the new one.
But we have the classics on there. We got Dracula, Frankenstein, and Wolfman right there.
Frankenstein would be a little tougher than like Jack Torrance or Dracula or whatever, but not much. I mean,
he moves slow.
Yeah, and you can kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean D.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, next we have Jaws. Is
that the shark from Jaws?
That is the shark from Jaws. That's the scene where he jumps out onto the boat.
Yeah, that's an F. We've eaten shark steak. I don't know if we're like, are we out in the middle of the ocean on a boat?
Yeah,
well, then we might be in some trouble. But I mean, we just have to not go in the water.
That's true. I mean, and Jaws has no magical powers. By the way,
big shark.
I found this out recently. The name of the animatronic shark was Bruce, and that's why in Finding Nemo they named the shark Bruce.
Oh, that's cool.
So, like how we have Billy is from Jigsaw. So this is Bruce.
Well, Bruce can't come on land.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
that's an F.
Yeah. And we can harpoon it or whatever. Cut it up, start eating shark steak.
Shark fin. All right, now we got The Grudge. Do you remember that movie?
Is that the one? Sorry for the people listening in their cars. Is that the one where the chick's like,
Yeah. Yeah. She's like a ghost.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if she's already dead, we can't kill her, but I don't know. I don't really remember enough about that movie.
She was in the house. I think if you're in the house, you're screwed. But as long as you can get out of the house, you're okay. And I think her attacks are more like her hair can like wrap you up, and I think she'll like snap your neck. So I think she has better odds of killing you than everyone on the bottom row.
Does she kill you the first time, or is it normally like seeing you a few times?
You see her a few times. It's like,
oh, we're good. Because I see her once and we're out.
Right. So I don't think she's going to, I think, again, she's kind of up there by the ring. It's really the same thing.
Yeah, we're not killing her, but we're getting away.
Yeah.
We might not hurt her at all. That'd be up in the sea. You know what? I keep looking at this and I keep thinking about it. We got to move Leatherface down. For sure, he's dead. He's dead as dog shit. Like, he's down there. He's got to go down to a D.
Why is that? Just because he had?
It's just a guy. He's just a guy with a chainsaw.
That's fair. That's fair. You just wait till it runs out of gas, and then he's gonna be the one running.
Yeah, let him swing it a few times. Try to get your Anderson Silva on.
And look, he's kind of a big dude. I gotta have better cardio.
Yeah, he's getting fucked up.
All right, next we have I forget his name, but from Psycho, Norman Bates.
Yeah,
Again, a regular person.
F. He's like a little guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm with
Yeah. No, mama's boy. You ain't stabbing shit.
you. Cujo. That's what we
I
got
think we're in
next.
some trouble. I think we're in some
Really?
trouble with this big ass
Really?
dog.
I thought you would have put him at F. Really? I
Yeah.
don't.
Here's the thing.
Another Stephen King, by the
We
way,
can't
everyone.
outrun that dog. It's a dog and we're people. We ain't outrunning him. That's a
That's fair.
big dog. You know, like
I never
how
seen
hard
it.
it would be to kill a dog like that size, like a Saint Bernard, a big Saint Bernard like that. That's all rabiesed out or whatever it was. You're gonna take.
Wait, hold on,
You'll
hold on.
survive. You'll survive. I could
You're taking
maybe
you're taking
maybe throw
Norman
it in the rear
Bates
naked. You know what I
over.
mean?
You're gonna take Norman Bates over Cujo.
Norman ain't lasting 5 minutes. Sit your weird ass down, man. It's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. I've never seen Cujo, so I don't really know how big
He
of a
starts
threat
talking
he
to
is.
his mom. It's over. Dude, you ain't even finishing your sentence. You what?
Oh, I know. Seriously.
Yeah, no, I'm good on Norman Bates. We'd have much more trouble with that dog.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, well, but is it? I mean, he's not.
We'd survive, but we're gonna be leaking. We're gonna need some stitches.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Are you saying a dog has a better chance than Pennywise the clown?
Good point.
I mean, it's got to be D tier because these are like normal people, but you could stop them.
The thing is, you can get away from a lot of this shit, you know. But man, it's hard to outrun an animal, like a fast animal. You have no choice. You got to stand there and fight them, and you got to pick which part you want to give up while you try and work a choke. You know, if you can manage to move your body around and he's swinging.
Yeah,
I don't know. See, like we'd survive, but we're not hurting it, or we definitely hurt it. That's the only way we'd survive. But
okay.
I don't know. We might be in some trouble. Or wait, there's two of us in there, right?
Yeah.
So one could like just bear the brunt of the attack while the other one just jumped on him. Yeah, we're surviving that dog.
So we keep
we're
keeping it. See,
I'm gonna lean over here.
You're good. Okay, so the next one is Annabelle. This is kind of the situation like it is with Jigsaw. So it's not necessarily the puppet itself because it's not real. It's possessed. So this is kind of like put yourself in the Conjuring demon thing again.
Those were good movies, by the way.
Great movies, but it is just a doll.
And again, they normally just like stick to one place, right? One house.
Yeah, usually, unless they like attach themselves to a host, but not really like you're not.
No, but in the movies, like the doll and like the house, they're at the places.
Yeah, it's like a haunted house.
So the answer would be just to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah,
we may not kill it, but I think we're good.
If we can't kill it, it's at least got to go D. Well, I mean, we're killing Leatherface, man. He's had to take. He's bumped down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now this one I've never seen, so this is going to be you, Wolfman.
Again, one of the classics.
I mean, I'm guessing it's the same principle as a normal werewolf, right?
Yeah.
At night turns into a werewolf.
Yeah. Same thing. Just like the first werewolf movie.
Right now we have Perfect Symmetry on our tier list.
Oh yeah. I just caught that. So I don't know, like if you're trapped in a room with him, he's probably gonna tear you up. But if you can make it through like the first night or whatever, then in the daytime he's just a guy. I don't know though.
But a werewolf probably has better odds of killing you than.
For sure, it's super strong, super fast.
I would say at least a C. Come on, we're not saying we're
a C or even a B.
Yeah, because we're not. There's no way that we're putting a dog in C, but a dog man.
Yeah. The we'd be in way more trouble.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe a B. I don't know how you're stopping a werewolf. But then again, we put Dracula at
Yeah,
F.
daylight, daylight and wood. That's your weakness. There's plenty of daylight and wood around, and you're
That's
done
true.
for.
That's true.
Yeah, he's done for. Wolfman is way more of a threat.
We can put him
Um,
B,
Probably
C.
a B. Probably a B. I mean, yeah. That's fair. Is that from Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yes, next is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I don't know why the computer keeps doing that. So we're actually missing one on here. There was supposed to be 31. There's 30 here, but
Yeah.
the last one that didn't make it was Gremlins.
Oh, okay.
But Gremlins, I I don't think would have made it very high on the rank list.
Mm-mm.
So, anyways, but Killer Clowns from Outer Space, they turn you into cotton candy.
Yeah, don't they like? I haven't seen it in a while.
They eat you.
But don't they? What was the thing with the popcorn?
Yeah, they turn you.
Didn't they like shoot popcorn at you or something?
Yeah, it's super
But
cheesy. I mean, as far as movies goes, it's garbage, but
hysterical.
yeah, it's funny.
Um, I don't know. I can't remember. Aren't they aliens
Yeah, Killer Clowns from
dressing
Outer
up like
Space.
clowns? I don't know.
I think you have better odds fighting everyone down here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they'd probably get a D.
Yeah. This last one, I don't know if you've seen it. If you have, I'd be surprised. The Babadook.
I thought that was like the Jared Leto Joker.
I see where you're coming from that. No, this is the Babadook. Which if you haven't seen that movie, you have to. Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
You got to watch it. I know me and you were talking about modern horror movies that are really good. Babadook's
Yeah.
one of those.
It Follows was really good.
It Follows is really good.
Yeah.
Hereditary is probably the best scary movie
Hereditary is
ever.
really good. I was bummed about like the last minute of it, but other than that, it was really good. There's been a lot of good horror movies on Shutter. I got the Shutter app.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like there's this one group of guys that are making these movies. One of them's called Mandy, and the other one's called like Color
Yeah,
from Space. They
that's
both
with
have Nicolas Cage in them,
Nicolas Cage. That's what I was gonna
but
say.
they're good. They're like really good. They're really good horror movies.
Yeah, they're like I heard they're kind of like campy, but they're good.
Yeah, they're very artsy. Like you can tell,
Yeah.
like these are definitely film school guys.
Well, Nicolas Cage has a deal with Shudder like Adam Sandler has with Netflix. Like Adam Sandler has to make comedies for Netflix for like the next 10 years. That's why we get a new Adam Sandler movie every year or every 3 months. And it's the
I didn't
same
know
with
that Adam Sandler had made a movie since that Jewel movie.
he's been every 3 months you get a new cheesy Netflix comedy from Adam Sandler. But it's kind of the same with Nicolas Cage and Shudder. Like every year getting some cheesy or not necessarily, not all of them are cheesy. I've seen one that was pretty cheesy, but horror movies from Nicolas Cage. Sorry, I dropped something here. But anyways, yeah, the Babadook.
I'll let you run with that since I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a bedtime story they tell kids, and again, kind of a ghost demon thing that's in the house, but instead of like physical, like the Grudge, it's kind of like I can't really explain. That's what he looks like. He's like a man in a top hat, and
Does he have powers?
I can't, it's a demon. So I mean, kind of the same stuff that demons have, strength, and I would honestly, I think it's fair to put him in D. I mean, we have Reagan and Annabelle here, and both of them are demons. I think it's safe to put the demons in
Yeah,
the D
I'm
category.
gonna just go with you on that one.
So yeah, he'd be a DC. But I think you have worse chances. So yeah, there you have it. We have Alien and Predator being the most deadliest.
Yeah, leave zoom out. There we go.
There we go.
All
So we got
right, so I just want to kind of review this. Maybe even I'm thinking maybe even move the guy, I don't know the bad guy's name from Jeepers Creepers, but he might even be an S.
Yeah, if he
Just
can,
don't see, I just don't see a way we survive.
that's true.
Like it's a super strong evil alien, but oh yeah, it can fly. It could just pick us up and drop us. Yeah, like we're screwed.
Yeah, and honestly, I would say your best chance here, honestly, would probably be Jack Torrance. I mean, he lost to like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, what about the doll?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's our best chance, followed by Jack Torrance and Norman Bates. He's
Yeah, you probably have better odds of fighting Norman Bates than Jack Torrance. Jack Torrance at least carries an axe and he's kind of strong. Norman Bates is like a little dainty man with a sword, like a knife.
yeah. There's weight classes for a reason. He's getting slept.
Body
Quick,
him through
fast, and
the
in a hurry. Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, there you have it. Let me stop sharing here. Put us back to regular screen size. There we go.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, Dad, do you have anything else to add?
No, not for this one. That was surprising though. I was kind of not really looking forward to this one as much because like, it's gonna be. But no, that was good. I think
Yeah,
doing it based on our survival possibilities was was way better than like ranking them
right.
as characters.
Yeah, because I mean, like we said, The Shining as a movie is an S, but
Oh yeah,
Jack Torrance and our odds to survival is an F.
yeah, because
So
it's not. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's a horror movie, but it's more about like this guy dealing with like alcoholism and losing his family. This guy who's like this loving father and going crazy and trapped with all these ghosts and
yeah,
yeah, it's more about him going batshit than it is about him. Yeah, because he didn't kill anybody except
he
for
did
Scatman Crothers.
killed the black guy.
Yeah, Scatman.
That
Yeah,
was always first in the horror movies. But well, all right, guys. Yeah, of course, like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it from the last video. We're gonna keep posting every week, and we're gonna have some guests on here soon, and hopefully the equipment gets a little bit better. But just keep following along, and we appreciate it.
yeah, for sure.
See you on the next one.